Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action, and it is Bonz taking on Don Zaloog, who's one of the wild cards that was added to the tournament, but he's been quite fun to watch with his Dark Scorpion archetype, possibly the first kind of archetype. Mind you, it's weak as hell by modern standards, but it is still a fun one to watch. So, where are they both on the table? Pull my graph up. Okay, 22nd and 29th is what I have here. I may have, because I'm commenting back to back, I haven't actually edited it yet, so Bastion and Mako may have swapped the table a little bit, but they're in the 20s, so they're both kind of lower on the table, so both players would really like to get a win here. Bonz started off with Dark Assailant, he's got to rush recklessly down as well. Maybe looking to trap Don Zaloog. Bonz has to be careful. You need to be careful against Don, because if he gets direct attacks or does life point damage, his cards can very quickly, you very quickly lose your hand, or you lose cards off of your field. Some of them go back to the hand, as Don Zaloog summons Don Zaloog himself. And now battle phase goes after the Dark Assailant, but Bonz does have the rush recklessly. So Don Zaloog has been trapped early on. Maybe you would almost say, could Don Zaloog have seen that coming? Oh, Bonz didn't see that coming. Don Zaloog has thrown down a rush recklessly of his own, so Don Zaloog will save himself. So 400 life points, so Don Zaloog's effect will come into play. I can't remember exactly what effect he has. Discard one random card, send top 2 cards from the deck. So he's just discarded a random card from Bonz' hand, and it's a very powerful effect, because now Bonz only has Zanki. He doesn't even have that Bone Mouse to defend himself now. Okay, Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. So Bonz will have to pass. I'm going to go back to some comments early on in this one as well, I think, as there's a few that I wanted to shout out and get through as well, since last week I'd rather forget happened. Don Zaloog. Oh damn, Bonz is losing a lot here. I mean, doesn't really matter if he loses Zanki, but alright, Bonz draws. Polymerization, that's no good either. Special shout out to Saxpack Abs as well, who's had a pretty rough month. I did reply manually to that comment. It's a bit of a how would you describe it? Bit of a we both have the similar life events that have happened to us. It's a bit of a what I would say, a personal comment or something like that, but I did reply to that one manually. But shout out to Saxpack Abs, has had a bit of a rough month. I've been there too. And oh, here we go, Master Kyonshi. Bonz may actually have something to counter back with here. And shout out to Mecha Jason as well, given what happened to him over the last week as well with his dad, and smacking the back of his head on that table as well. So hopefully Mecha Jason's head is recovered as well, because that would have hurt like a bitch, no doubt about that. Dark Scorpion, Cliff. It was Offerings to the Doom that was used by Don Zaloog. He's all over Bonz in this one. Poor Don, man. He's getting. Bonz rather. Man, it's rough for Bonz. Whenever he's been absolutely slaughtered like this, he just gets no love. Bonz. There's negate attack. Might be able to delay it just a little bit more. Comment from Silas DC says, in my storage unit I actually have an old computer that has the original Civilization, and the big thing I noticed from that one than the other ones is in the OG one. You either attacked the one or you attacked and lost. I don't know how they are at now, but the other ones I saw, each unit had their own hit points and could level up or something. But I never quite meshed well with me. I always liked either of the unit wins or the unit losses, but hopefully you get Civilization 7 and enjoy it. I have got Civilization 7, I haven't installed it yet, but I'm trying to pass Red Dead Redemption 2 100% and then I'll uninstall that because that game takes up like 116 gigabytes or something ridiculous. Like, it's insane how much that game takes up. Ah, boo. Poor Bonz, man. He has been absolutely smashed in this first one. I'm at 98% on Red Dead Redemption 2, and the last two things I have are that freaking animal hunting thing from Mrs. Hobbs, I think her name is, where you got to get like the animal sort of like carcasses all in perfect condition. It's really horrible. It takes ages to do. And the other one is that exotics one, which is even worse. In fact, I'd say the exotics one is worse because those egret birds are not easy to find. 1600 in Dragon. Zombie comes to the field. Bonz. Is he trying to bait play Don Zaloog here? Ah, big bang shot. Hasn't been Bonz's duel, so difference between that is 800. You never know, it could happen. Bonz. It's the top card of his deck sent in the graveyard with Sword of Dark Destruction, so it wouldn't have helped him. Turn change back to Bonz, who draws Snake Hair. I don't think Bonz is going to be able to get back into this one as soon as Don draws another monster. Oh, damn! I think Bonz... Didn't Bonz have polymerization? Dragon, Zombie, and Snake Hair, I think, make, Bonz just had his fusion pile up. He's got Skelgan in there, but he's also got, Great Mammoth of Goldfine. Although, with 2400, I don't think Great Mammoth of Goldfine would have done much. It's 1-0 to Don Zaloog, and the perspectives will flip. And I'll tell you what's really interesting right now with trying to record, and with me not being able to drive anywhere, it's been really difficult as well. That's why we missed so much of recording and stuff last week. But the one of those Switch Joy-Cons absolutely crapped itself. So yeah, now the guys who are recording, they have to like take one of the Joy-Cons off. They take it off the Switch that's on the dock and they have to use like the same, they have to rotate the Joy-Con now. So all the tech is hanging by a thread. Okay, decent starting hand for Don Zaloog. Was it one of the Civilization games that had that underflow glitch? Yeah, I don't know what number it was, but I'm sure that was one of the Civilization games where I think Gandhi was in it, and he had an aggression rating of 1, which is like the lowest aggression rating the game could have. So he was like really peaceful, he never really attacked. But there's an item in that game that you can put on an enemy and it will reduce their aggression by 1 point. When you used it on Gandhi, it would set it to 0 because he started off in the aggression of 1, so it'll put it to 0. But then if you used another one on him, because of the way integers work with gaming, it doesn't stay at 0, it just reverts back to the next available integer, which was a value of plus 255. So you go from Gandhi having 1 aggression, you give him 2 of these items to reduce his strength by, reduce his aggression by 1, goes to 0, and then boom, it goes to 255 in positive. So then Gandhi just goes absolutely butso and just starts throwing every piece of weaponry under the sun at you. He goes absolutely nuts. I'm sure that was one of the Civilization games. I don't know which one, but if anyone does know what game that was, let me know, because that does actually sound kind of fun. And the thing is, like, he wouldn't even let you surrender because his aggression was too high. He would like say, "Do you surrender?" And like you would say, "Yes, Gandhi, I surrender," and he would just keep attacking you. Alright, so Bonz, using some of his anime cards here, he's got final attack orders, or whatever it's called. It's was put in his deck to simulate his defense paralysis card. Okay, Swords of Concealing Light though has overruled the effect. Don Zaloog plays Don Zaloog himself. Ooh, what's he doing? Final attack orders activates. It puts armored zombie back into attack mode. Oh, what's Don Zaloog? Oh, maybe he thought that the attack would hit while it was in defense. You know, I see what Don was trying to do. Armored zombie was in defense mode and he was trying to attack it to while it was in defense mode. Probably didn't realize that the final attack orders would activate as soon as that card is flipped up. It's a very in the right situation, final attack orders is like one of the best cards. It is so difficult to play when it's on the field. Especially if you got a deck like Don Zaloog, final attack orders is not something you want on the field going against you, because now Bonz is taking life points. It's could be a it doesn't matter what defense Don Zaloog plays, it will always get turned back into attack mode when the monster is attacked. So he's in big trouble here, Don. Mecha Jason says, I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to the Rex vs Chaz match. If you think about it in a way, it's almost like they're the exact same person, except one is a spoiled rich kid and the other one is obsessed with dinosaurs who probably grew up in the poorest section of town. Well, Rex Raptor's wardrobe does sort of give that vibe. I always thought Rex Raptor was kind of like Jimbo from The Simpsons, in a way. Alright, Magic Jammer blocks Wasteland, because Don Zaloog has to block Wasteland, otherwise Bonz's entire selection of monsters is going to get a 200-point buffer. There's Magical Ghost. Mecha Jason in caps says, Beanie! Beanie died to a fellow fiend monster. It may not have been the Headless Knight, but still. Ah, my beloved Bean Soldier. That was a Panic and Mokuba match. SCH292 says, damn, I was hoping Duke would knock himself out with Dice Jar. Always fun when Duke knocks himself out. Dice Jar is life in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! It is such a fun card. Thunder of Ruler activated by Bonz. So Don Zaloog can't even attack on this turn. It wouldn't matter even if he could. He has been absolutely torn to shreds in this one, so it's going to be 1-1. Because, yeah, Don's not going to have enough life points to get through all these attacks. Christian Escalia, I think that's how you say that. Mokuba should have set Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy equipped magic cards or spell fields that would have been played by Panic. Yes, tactically, Mystical Space Typhoon is a card that you really should set. And correct, I would say it was just maybe a little bit of complacency from Mokuba. I think he, Panic, I think actually won that. But yeah, if you throw down Mystical Space Typhoon on the field, you can activate it during your opponent's turn. Alright, so it's 1-1 here between Don and Bonz. So it's a tight one. Really anyone's match. Okay. And someone commented on my Vileplume solo run on Pokemon Red and Blue, stating it was Michael Alighieri. Whether or not, I don't know if Michael watches Yu-Gi-Oh or not, but Vileplume is a pure monster. I managed to defeat the game at a lower level. A Pokemon that was an absolute destructive force that is so underrated. Victory Bell. Holy crap, that thing's attack stat is off the chart. And because it learns Razor Leaf, that's a high critical hit ratio move. So Victory Bell does absolutely stupid amounts of damage to its opponent. It just absolutely tears everything in half. No wonder James was so scared of it in the anime when it would bite him. But no, Victory Bell's a tank. Oh, look at that. Sword of Dark Destruction got over the Dark Scorpion Mine the Thorn. Good play by Bonz, because Bonz doesn't want to take life point damage by these Dark Scorpions if he can avoid it. Kodos Kopos says, yes, Bonz' deck would benefit from Castle of Dark Illusions, by the way. Birthday Boy, I like Angela and Pamela and Sandra and Rita. And as I continue, you know they're getting sweeter. That should be named Mirror Force. That song should be named Mirror Force. Oh, Mambo number 5. I gotta admit, I absolutely hate that song. I cannot stand it. Yes. It's a classic example of a one-hit wonder, though. Name another Lou Bega song other than Mambo number 5. I think someone else said about Bonz's look at this. Bonz is absolutely running away with this one. Don Zaloog is being absolutely crushed. I'm just trying to find... I'm sure someone else commented with a... with Bonz... maybe not. If whether or not Castle of Dark Illusions... It would be a good addition to his deck. It's just that he never used it. Then again, everyone's got something in their deck that they didn't use in the anime. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I reckon we'll put Castle of Dark Illusions in Bonz's deck. Going after this round. Okay, there's Dark Scorpion Gorgle is strong at only 1800 though, there's not much you can do. Oh, hang on. Bonz didn't have that rush recklessly. Down. Where did he get that from? Did he draw that this turn? Or last turn? Either way. I mean, Bonz can summon that Red Ogre if he wants it. He can use Rush Recklessly to destroy Dark Scorpion Gorgle strong. It's definitely going to be a Bonz win in this one. Moonwolfie says, I would have expected Zane to win, but Tristan is pretty good. And, oh wow, that's a long comment. Hey, there's the, offerings to the doomed. Just ain't fair right now for Don Zaloog, is it? Okay, Red Ogre comes to the field. Well, that would Rush Recklessly will end the match. So this one, I didn't even get through all my comments. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, no. Oh, Bonz, you dope, what have you done? Oh my god, that's, look, I'm pretty sure I've done things like that on Yu-Gi-Oh before as well, but Bonz. Probably just seen the, it may have been a misclick, it may have just been, effect, let's press A. Bonz sent Red Ogre back. That's stupid though, it shouldn't be able to send itself back to its own hand. Well, Don Zaloog has been played. Bonz, thankfully, he had Master Kyonshi in the graveyard. He's just played the Call of the Haunted to the end phase. Okay, Bonz may get away with it. I could see Bonz pressing the B button as well, which this game is horribly brutal like that. Like if you make a mistake, you cannot take it back sometimes. Like you can do it if you go to tribute a monster, it'll let you take it back. But like if you make an error with a card effect, like before you've even like done the conditions of that effect, like it will not let you take it back. It's like, oh no, you said yes, too bad for you. Like you have to stick with, oh no. Oh, Shield and Sword, that's going to put Dark Scorpion, Mino the Thorn at 1800. Rush Recklessly won't do anything now. It won't be strong enough. Oh, this is going to be an absolute howler if Bonz manages to lose this. Oh, I guess I'll continue comments then. Moonwolfie said, I had to fix a timing chain in my car. That was 1700. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've fixed a timing chain in my car once before when... That was self-inflicted though. I drove it when it was pinging on hot for 2 weeks straight. How it even lasted 2 weeks is beyond physics. But yeah, I blew 2 pistons, warped their cylinder head, which had to be flattened. Step back and said, also had to fix something related to the front catalytic converter. I think it was clogged or something. Yeah, if get dirt in those things, man, they do not like it. I wonder if my car's gonna crap itself again. I could have picked it up today. I chose not to. I chose, you know, I'm gonna leave it till tomorrow. Because if I picked it up today and something went wrong with it, the shop would have likely have been closed by the time the tow truck could have got it there. So if I go down early in the morning, I'm going to drive it around the block where the mechanic is for like half an hour and just... I'm really going to test that car. Like, if it's going to fail again, it's going to do it. And then I can push it back to the mechanic instead of having to get another tow truck. I am covered for towing. Like, I don't have to pay... Oh, well... I'm with a insurance company, so if I ever have to get towed, like I don't have to pay out of pocket. I think the insurance per year was like $400 or something, so it's a pretty good deal. Because the 2 times I've had it towed, it would have cost more than that $400. Oh no, Bonz! This is not going well. That red ogre, man, that thing truly is an ogre. Look what it's done to Bonz. Okay, he's got Shard of Greed. He did not need Crawling Dragon. He's got Bone Mouse. He's got Temple of Skulls. He's still got that Rush Recklessly. He doesn't even need a strong monster. Temple of Skulls or Bone Mouse are 2 of the worst monsters that Bonz could have picked up in that situation. Oh, it's going to be an absolute howler. Just reading more of Moonwolfie's comments, real long one, but also said thing is, never got a check engine light unlike when I needed the timing chain fixed. My car's like that too. It will not throw a check engine light until the engine itself is cut out, which is really annoying because it could warn me about stuff, but cars from the early 90s weren't complex. So, also said not sure if the valve cover gaskets are okay. Gaskets aren't durable if any sort of heat gets into them or any damage. Oh, Bonz played a Wabaku. Oh, he may be able to get that Crawling Dragon to the field. I am tempted to have the transmission fluid changed and flushed sometimes. And something to have it checked for any coolant leaks. Yeah, coolant leaks are one of the... It's not running hot, but a mechanic did mention a possible coolant leak. If you've got enough coolant in your engine block, it won't register as overheating, but if you've got a coolant leak coming out of your hoses, it could blow your radiator. So yeah, coolant leaks are generally very inexpensive to fix, but they can cause massive amounts of damage, which will cost a lot. Okay, now Crawling Dragon comes to the field. Rush Recklessly is activated. Gorg the Strong is at 1800. It looked like Bonz was going to lose. Oh man. He's got final attack orders on the field again. Don just needs the right card. Red Ogre could be Shrek's cousin. Okay. Doesn't look like Don's... Oh no. That's going to get rid of the Crawling Dragon. What's Chick the Yellow's effect? This match, it should be over. Bonz should have won. Target one card on the field, return it to the owner's hand. The other one was look at the top card of their deck, so... I mean, I guess... that doesn't really do anything though, sending it back to hand. Bonz has got three-legged zombies. Could destroy Chick the Yellow. Bonz replays his final attack orders. Turn change back to Don. Whose game is this going to be? It's probably not a good idea for Bonz to activate that, and he doesn't. If he activates final attack orders, he could actually get himself into trouble. Oh, Don's gone with the defense. Dark Scorpion Burglars, Chick the Yellow, all those sorts of 1000 attackers. He could go with Zanki. There's Magical Ghost. Now activates final attack orders. Demi Henning says, unlucky Dukey boy. And SCH292 says, Panic got lucky on the Shard of Greed. If he drew more Brute cards, the duel would have ended as soon as possible, ASAP. Turn change. Don Zaloog activated Thunder of Ruler. It's made for an interesting finish, but it was an absolute howler of a mistake. Super Palco says, my god Duke, I wish he would win more. He misses too much good chances. I mean, come on, it was the Paradox Brothers. Oh, Big Five, I think he meant Big Five. Oh, don't summon it again. Oh, don't summon it again. The Red Ogre comes back to the field. Oh, we're having deja vu. Although this time Bonz should be okay. Oh, he sent both of them. Oh, that's interesting. He hasn't gone for the direct attack. He was nervous about the two face-down cards. Final attack orders. This is the second time that Bonz... Well, we don't know what those face-down cards were, but... could that have been a mistake again from Bonz? He could have potentially won it there, but okay. Oh my... I thought that was offerings to the doomed. It wasn't. It was Big Bang Shot. Okay, I think Don Zaloog might be cooked. Oh, wow. That Big Bang Shot. Oh my god, I thought that was offerings to the doomed. There's Dragon Zombie. Is it finally over? Ah, finally, there it is. Sukowski 1978 says, let's see if Duke is lucky today. He was not. Torrin Johnson also says, I remember that last match. Panic was about to do a fusion to turn the match over before the game crashed. Yeah, that was a really... That was one of the first series that we did. And Dennis Ivanov as well says, first comment for Duke and Bonz. I think that's most of the names and commenters, I think. There was quite a few of them, but we got through 2 duels today, and, well, tomorrow, I finish at the TV studio really late, so I'm not sure, but tomorrow we'll have an answer whether or not my car is working properly again, or if I am going to go down to the quarry to go and get some dynamite so I can shove it up the exhaust pipe and blow the thing to pieces. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Bonz takes a 2-1 win, I believe it was. Yes, against Don Zaloog. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.